Well, a shooting on Saturday at the Brown University on the second day of final exams left at least 2 people dead and 8 people critically injured. Now, the Ivy League school issued an active shooter alert and urged students and staff to take shelter. University officials initially told students and staff that a suspect was in custody before later retracting the statement. According to the alerts issued through Brown University's emergency system, police are still searching for the suspect. Now, President Donald Trump said late in the afternoon that he has been briefed about the shooting.
Working in the lab with my 3 other friends. It's an overwhelming week for us, and I was in the middle of working, and my friends told me that they received a notification of a shooting incident just 1 block away from us. So we decided to close all the doors and turn all the lights off and hide under the desks and wait for the next notification.
I can confirm that there are 2 individuals who have died this afternoon, and there are another 8 in critical status, though stable, at Rhode Island Hospital. Those are the only injuries or casualties that we know at this time. But as I mentioned, and it's important to remind folks, these numbers may change. We are still in early hours, but at this time there are 2 deceased and 8 who are critical but stable at Rhode Island Hospital. Additionally, we do not have a shooter in custody at this time.
Well, on this, my colleague Vishal Vivek joining us on the phone line. Vishal, I wish to understand from you, have the authorities zeroed down on the suspect or any of the motive behind, of course, the attack?
Actually, no. So that's one of the biggest questions that the authorities and the people around the university are asking, because so far there's almost no details as to who the suspect is. He has not been, apprehended. It appears to be a case that he could be in the 30s, but the identity of the attacker, where he is now, was the gunman a student, or was he? What was the motive behind the incident? What type of weapon was used? What is that weapon? All of these questions remain unanswered. So we'll have to wait for some confirmation. This is, one of the most respected institutions in the. This has sent shockwaves across the globe. Brown University is an Ivy League. Many big names have studied at this university. So this is indeed a really shocking moment. But if you talk about mass shootings in particular, it's not that shocking, because it's almost the 400th incident of mass shooting in this state alone in the U.S. and almost 50 people have died in this incident.
Right, absolutely, Vishal. Thank you so much for joining us and bringing us those details.